Good morning from the village. It rained all through the night, and we woke up to a soft drizzle, the one that makes you want to stay in bed throughout the morning. But today we have a very busy day in the farm. Today we are planting mushrooms. One thing I love most about this journey is how it has created job opportunities for my fellow villagers. It gives me so much joy to see people earn a living, take their children to school, and gradually improve their lives. Today I'm joined by a gentleman and one lady from this village to help me with the cultivation. First things first is to select spawn that is fully ready for planting. You know it's ready for planting when it turns completely white, just like this. We gently take it out of the bottles. But just like any other type of farming, mushroom farming comes with its own challenges. Sometimes the spawn goes bad, and when it happens, it's a total waste. Once we've removed the spawn from the bottles, we start the inoculation process, which is basically mixing the spawn into the sterilized bagasse. Bagasse is the residue left after juice is extracted from the sugarcane stalks. This is what we use as our substrate. Next, we sterilize our mushroom bags using very hot water before filling them with the ready mixture. All this sterilization is happening because we want to avoid any contamination. Once packed, we place the mushroom bags in a very dark room, that is our mushroom house. This is where colonization happens. Colonization is when the mycelium, which is the vegetative part of the fungus, colonizes the bagasse, turning it from its original color to a white color. After a few weeks, all the mushroom bags turn completely white and the mushrooms are ready to fruit. When they begin fruiting, we water them twice a day, that is morning and evening. Mushrooms thrive in very dark, humid spaces like this. If you'd like to place an order, I sell fresh oyster mushrooms at 800 Kenyan shillings a kg and a 200 grams punnet at 200 Kenyan shillings. You can order directly via WhatsApp on the number 0705 583 114. I'd be happy to deliver farm fresh mushrooms to your table. By the way, guys, my first month living in the village was wild. Imagine being new, minding your business, and suddenly you're being called the mean girl from Nairobi. I've got a story of how I got that name, and trust you me, it's very juicy. Stay tuned till the end because you do not want to miss this village drama. Now let me tell you the story. You know how back in the city, everyone minds their business. Like you can live in an apartment for even 4 years and not know your neighbor. You don't know their name, you don't know how they look, and really, no one cares. So when I moved to the village almost 3 years ago, in the first month, I already knew what I wanted to plant. I wanted to plant some maize. So I called two of my neighbors to help out on the farm. They arrived at 9 a.m. and the plan was for them to finish by 1 p.m. and leave. Now, me being the city girl that I was, I assumed they had already taken their breakfast at home. So I did not offer them anything, just water here and there. 1 p.m. came, I paid them their money, said thank you, and they left. Let me tell you, minor. After a few days, I started hearing things. Rumors were flying around the village that I was the mean girl from Nairobi. I was very mean. I didn't offer them anything. It was too much. I was honestly so shocked. I genuinely thought I had done the right thing, but in the village, it's different. When you get farm help, it's a tradition to serve them breakfast, lunch, and pay them their full wage. It doesn't matter what time they come to your farm, you just have to serve them breakfast, lunch. That was my first big lesson. I wish someone had just told me instead of letting the whole village brand me the name Mean Girl from Nairobi. That's how I got welcomed into the village. Anyway, let's go make breakfast for my workers. I have learned my lesson. Mommy! Irene, karibu chai. Mzee, plani yako ni gani? Plani yako ni kupanda hivi tu?
Hivi tu. Hapo kama natengeneza mbegu. Hizo mbegu nataka itengenezwe kila wakati. Sasa ile mnapanda mbegu ikuwe continuous.
So mimi naona hiyo iko sawa, tupande tu hii, tutengeneze mbegu zingine.
Mami.